Now let's go to the arrival guide going to Clark of OFW and non-OFW. So this is before you fly. Ang i-register nyo naman ay ibang link iba po sa going to Cebu. So for OFW, ito po yung link. Ilalagay ko din po yan sa description box. And for non-OFW, dito po kayo sa Padlab. Bago po kayo lilipad, bago kayo aalis, okay? Fill out the health declaration card, case investigation form, on the affidavit of undertaking. Ito din po, binibigay din po to sa plane. Pero mas okay din na naka-fill up na din kayo dito sa link na to para po advance at hindi po hassle sa inyo ang health declaration card and affidavit of undertaking. Then for non-OFWs and foreign nationals, ensure to have a 10-day confirmed booking with transportation arrangement at a hotel accredited by tourism and health agencies. Passengers arriving before hotel standard check-in time are encouraged to book an additional night to ensure room availability. You must stay at your booked hotel for your scheduled test, and under the 10th day of your quarantine stay after the test result is sent and the BOQ medical certificate is issued, please click for the list of DOH inspection hotels in Clark. Ito naman po yung link para po sa mga hotel ng Clark. So, airport na to, ilalagay ko dyan sa description box para po hindi kayo mahirapan maghanap ng hotel. During the flight, kailangan nyo pong i-accomplish ang arrival card. O, sa plane pa lang po kayo, may ibibigay po sa inyo doon na arrival card. When you arrive at the BOQ desk, submit the health declaration card to the Bureau Quarantine personnel. So, pagbaba nyo po, may ipapasa lang kayo dun sa BOQ desk. Then, for non-OFW and non-Filipinos, proceed to Philippine Airport Diagnostic Laboratory or PADLAB. PADLAB po, pag sa Clark Airport kayo, cost 4,000. For non-OFW in compliance with Philippine regulation, laboratory partners must secure a photocopy of your passport and proof of accommodation residence in the Philippines. Then proceed to your designated desk for your hotel verification and assignment. For OFWs, proceed to the Overseas Worker Welfare Administration or OWA desk. For non-OFW, proceed po kayo sa DOT desk para po sa mga hotel nyo. Then clear with immigration and submit the arrival card and claim your baggage at the designated carousel and clear with customs check. Then proceed to your quarantine hotel. For OFW, meron po kayong shuttle bus provided by OWA. And for non-OFW and foreign nationals, kayo po yung mag-a-arrange ng inyong hotel transfer. So at the quarantine hotel, check in at your hotel and wait for your scheduled test, which is on day 7 of your quarantine stay. Wait for an email for your swab test result, which you will receive in 24 to 48 hours. So, day 1, yun po yung start. On the day you arrive in the Philippines, if you develop COVID-19 symptoms, shortness of breath, loss of taste, kung may mga nararamdaman kayo na parang related sa COVID, kailangan i-inform nyo agad ang inyong hotel. So, a medical or BOQ officer can assess and check up on you immediately. For OFWs, your accommodation and food during your stay will be shouldered by the Philippine government. For non-OFWs, your accommodation and food during your stay will be at your own expense. In compliance with Philippine regulations, delivery of outside food to your hotel is not allowed. So before, no, may mga kumakalat na depende yun sa hotel. Pero ngayon, pinagbawalan na po nila ang mga food delivery sa hotel. Then, ito na po yung pauwi kayo. If you test positive, of course, the BOQ will transfer you to the designated hospital for further medical management. And if you test negative naman, pwede na kayong umalis. So, you can call your relatives or respective local government para i-pick up kayo. For land OFW, pwede kayong fill up ng OWA, uwian na. For sea-based naman, merong tutulong sa inyo na LMA or local manning agency for your transportation. Then for non-OFW and foreign nationals, if your ticket originated destination is in Manila or outside Clark, Kung sa Philippine Airlines kayo, they will accommodate you on shuttle bus that will take you on NAIA Terminal 2. So, makipag-coordinate din kayo sa hotel nyo about the shuttle for the transfer. Yun lang po, halos same lang po. Pero yung mga form na fill upan, like yung PADLAB, iba po yun sa yung Cebu and iba din po yung sa Manila. Pero yung sa Manila, natakal ko na po on my last vlog. Yun po. Kailangan nyo pa rin i-complete, okay? Paalala lang, since 10 days lang po yung quarantine. In 14 days po, kailangan po kompletuhin po yun sa inyong mga LGU. And now, ito yung bago. Arrival guide in Laoag po tayo for OFW and non-OFW. So, before you fly and during check-in, ito po yung process nyo in compliance with the Provincial Government of Ilocos Norte. Requirements for pre-flight COVID-19 screening passengers are required to present a negative antigen or RT-PCR test result showing the date of specimen extraction was made not more than 48 hours prior to scheduled time of departure. The test result must be presented upon check-in and upon arrival in Laoag. For all passengers, please ensure that you bring and wear a face shield and KN95 or N95 mask for your travel to Laoag. Medyo strict yung Laoag kasi meron talaga silang parang i-comply nyo dapat na face mask. For all passengers, download, print, and accomplish the case investigation form. So, eto po, i-print nyo po yan. Ida-download and ipiprint nyo po yung para sa Laoag, lahat ng bababa doon. You will need to present this upon check-in. Hindi kayo makaka-board kung wala po yung case investigation form. So, for all passengers, download and register also the Trace app. You will need to trace upon arrival in Laoag, Ilocos Norte. So, for Trace app tutorial, meron na po akong guide niyan kung paano nyo po gawin yun. So, nandito po yan sa vlog na yan. For all passengers, download, print, and accomplish the affidavit of undertaking for submission upon arrival in the Philippines. Please ensure to write your address and contact details in the Philippines. For OFWs, please leave the hotel information blank. You will receive your quarantine hotel assignment upon arrival. So, for land-based OFW, register po kayo sa Oasis. Ayan po yung link. For non-OFW and eligible non-Filipinos, please ensure to have a confirmed booking at a hotel accredited by tourism and health agencies and for at least 10 days din po. You will not be able to board the flight if you miss to hold and present a confirmed booking upon check-in. Then passengers arriving before hotel standard check-in time are encouraged to book an additional night to ensure room availability. So, ito din po yung list. So, for arrival quarantine hotel in Laoag, click nyo po yung link niyan. For non-OFWs and eligible non-Filipinos, you may also pay for your RT-PCR test in advance or pwede din po pag-arrive nyo na lang 3,500 po yun. The test will be conducted by the DOH accredited Mariano Marcos Memorial Hospital and Medical Center. To prepay, you may click this payment instruction. Pero for me, advice ko na lang, doon na lang po kayo mag-pay during your arrival. Pwede naman po. So, upon check-in, sign the declaration and waive form presented by our check-in agent indicating that you are healthy and fit to travel. Then, i-present nyo po yung negative RT-PCR on antigen test result which was taken not more than 48 hours before departure. So, galing kayo sa ibang bansa, pag Laoag po yung baba, kailangan may RT-PCR na kayo. During your flight, accomplish the following. Okay, dun pa lang po sa flight, ibibigay naman po ito, wag po kayong mag-alala. Kailangan nyo po ng health declaration card at the top left portion of the card. Please write your passenger type. Land-based po ba kayo, sea-based, OFW or non-OFW, or foreign national. Then, arrival card, Bureau of Customs form, Ilocos Norte Health Declaration form. So, eto na po, pagdating nyo na po sa Laoag, listen to the briefing conducted by the Philippine Coast Guard before the planning. Undergo a temperature check conducted by the Bureau of Quarantine. Upon the planning, please prepare your trace app. you will ask to trace the QR code of Laoag International Airport. All passengers are required to proceed to the OWA desk for processing, including non-OFW and Non-Filipinos. So, kahit OFW man kayo or non, kailangan pumunta pa rin kayo sa OWA desk for processing po. OFWs are assigned their quarantine hotel and shuttle van number and shall submit their affidavit of undertaking. Submit the health declaration form to the BOQ personnel and clear with immigration and submit the arrival card. After that, claim nyo na po yung baggage nyo. So, for non-OFW and eligible non-Filipinos, proceed po kayo sa Mariano Marcos Memorial Hospital and Medical Center. And isubmit nyo dun yung case investigation. So, form and payment for your RT-PCR test cost 3,500. So, for non-OFW and eligible non-Filipinos, after payment, proceed na po kayo sa hotel desk for shuttle van assignment. Present your affidavit of undertaking to the hotel coordinator for signature, and also submit the affidavit of undertaking to the Philippine Coast Guard before exiting the terminal. So for non-Filipinos, in compliance with Philippine regulations, laboratory partners must secure a photocopy of passport and proof of accommodation or residence in the Philippines. At the triage area, submit your Ilocos Norte Health Declaration form before proceeding to your assigned shuttle or van. So, at the quarantine hotel na po, mag-check-in po kayo sa hotel and wait nyo po yung 7 days na naka-quarantine kayo. So, sa mga OFW, kailangan isubmit nyo po yung case investigation form nyo during your testing date. So, wag nyo po yung iwala dahil dun nyo po isasubmit yon. Day 1 po, syempre, ang start ng arrival nyo. Doon po kayo magbibilang. So, ika-7 day, yun na po ang test nyo. So, if you develop COVID-19 symptoms, kailangan i-inform nyo po ang hotel nyo para masabi din po sa medical or BOQ officer, ma-assist po kayo. For OFW, your accommodation and food during your stay will be shouldered by the Philippine government also. Kahit saan naman po kayo lalapag, ganun po yung procedure netong number 20 natin na kapag OFW kayo, free lang po ang accommodation and food nyo. So, going home, if you test naman positive, yung BOQ kukunin kayo. Then, for non-OFW and eligible non-Filipinos, kung negative naman kayo, pwede na kayong ma-release on day 9 of your quarantine stay. After you may obtain your BOQ, once na may BOQ, pwede na po yun. And for OFWs, if you test negative, OWA shall send your RT-PCR test. So, yung kanina na 9 days, makakaalis na for non-OFW and eligible non-Filipinos po yun. Day 9 lang sila since sila po yung nagbayad ng mga hotel nila. So, for OFW, yung OWA naman po ay hihintayin nyo. Magsisend po sila ng RT-PCR test result and the BOQ medical quarantine certificate is send din po. You are allowed to check out only on the 10th day of your stay. Ayan, napakaliwanag na 10th day pa po pag kayo ay OFW. Since libre naman po sa inyo lahat, wala namang problema. Even if your test result and certificate are released at an earlier time, present your test result together with your medical certificate to the assigned quarantine personnel at your hotel for clearance. For a hard copy of your certificate, printing service will be available at your hotel. So, kung nabibilisan kayo guys, itong link ng mga tinakal ko sa inyo today, ilalagay ko po yan lahat sa description box para reference nyo rin po. You may call also your relatives or respective local government units to pick up at your hotel or arrange your own transportation. Please note that the LGU or relative picking you up must comply with the requirements of the Laoag LGU for entry. If your ticket's original destination is in Manila or outside Ilocos Norte Province, Philippine Airlines shall accommodate you on the next flight available to your final point of arrival. So, for land-based, you may coordinate sa OWA uwian na. For sea-based naman, your local manning agency. And for non-OFW, pwede kayo magpa-reserve sa Philippine Airlines. Ito po yung number nila para sa flight nyo. Or di kaya you can contact also Wonder Flight Travel Agency to book your flight. If you have an onward PAL flight, please ensure to pre-register and secure all travel and health documents required by your destination. Hindi po basta na tapos na po kayo sa requirements nyo sa arrival nyo sa Laoag is yun na alamin nyo din po yung LGU requirements nyo and complete your 14 days sa mga LGU nyo po. So, yun po yung mga arrival guides sa Laoag. Ang pinagkaiba no na yun, pag non-OFW ka, in your 9 days, pwede ka nang umalis. So, now, let's go to arriving in Subic. Bago din to no, yung pag-arrive sa Subic. For non-OFW and OFW, mag-register po kayo sa Red Cross Electronic Case Investigation Form as early as 3 days before your flight departure. For OFW, ito po yung fill upan nyo. Iba-iba po silang fill up form before your flight. For non-OFW and non-Filipinos, ito din po yung link. And click here for the full instruction how to pay kung paano nyo siya mababayaran. Nandito din po yung link na yan. Please be directed to the product cart of Philippine Red Cross and must pay for your RT-PCR test in advance together with your registration. So, dito, pag sa RT-PCR nyo, advance po dapat ang payment nyo. Nandyan po yung link at ilalagay ko din sa description box. For land-based naman, mag-fill up kayo ng OASIS nyo po. So, for non-OFW and non-Filipinos, please ensure to have a confirmed booking at a hotel accredited by tourism and health agencies at least 10 days. Okay, 10 days, you will not be able to board the flight if you miss to hold and present confirmed booking upon check-in. So, eto din po yung mga quarantine hotel in Subic. Lahat po ng tinakal ko today na airport, ilalagay ko din yung quarantine hotel nila para hindi po kayo mahirapan. Then, for non-OFW and non-Filipinos, mag-fill up kayo nito para sa profile, para sa passengers profile form nyo po. For non-OFW and non-Filipinos, affidavit of undertaking naman po, kailangan i-print nyo po yan. During your flight, i-accomplish nyo po yung health declaration form, arrival guard and Bureau of Customs form. Ibibigay po ito sa plane. When you arrive, ito na po, listen to the briefing again. And upon the planning, mag-proceed po kayo sa OWA. For OFW, sa OWA desk. For non-OFW and non-Filipinos, proceed to the tourism desk for hotel verification. And clear with immigration and submit the arrival card. Claim your baggage at the designated carousel. Go through custom check and submit the Bureau of Custom form. For non-OFW and non-Filipinos, mag-submit po kayo ng affidavit of undertaking before exiting the terminal. So, at the quarantine hotel, check in at your hotel and wait for your scheduled test, which is on day 7 of your quarantine stay. And day 1 start on the day you arrive in the Philippines. If you develop COVID-19 symptoms at any time before your scheduled test, please inform the hotel you are staying in so a medical or BOQ officer can assess and check up on you immediately. For OFWs, your accommodation and food, walang pinagkaiba na free po. And for non-OFW eligible non-Filipinos, your accommodation and food during your stay will be at your own expense. Going home, ganun din, if you test positive, BOQ will pick up you. For non-OFW and non-Filipinos, if you test negative, ika-9th day pa lang po ng quarantine stay, pwede na kayong i-release. Pero sa OFW po, hintayin nyo muna ang OWA po na mag-send sa inyo ng RT-PCR test and BOQ medical quarantine certificate. You may call your relatives or respective local government units to pick up you at your hotel or arrange your own transportation. So for OFW, further transportation arrangement will be shouldered by OWA. For non-OFW and non-Filipinos with an arrival destination in Manila, Philippine Airlines shall accommodate you on shuttle bus that will take you to NAIA Terminal 2. If you wish to terminate your travel in Subic, instead, you must sign a declaration and release form from PAL available at the reception desk at your hotel. If you have an onward PAL flight, please ensure to pre-register and secure all travel health documents required by your destination or local government unit. And also, last please complete your 14 days quarantine or self-isolation under the monitoring of your LGU and Barangay Health Emergency Response team. So yun lang po at the end of this video. Sana po natulungan ko kayo mag-decide kung saan po ba kayo bababang airport, kung saan po mas mabilis sa inyo. Lalo na po kung malapit kayo sa mga areang yun, piliin nyo na lang po yung airport na mas malapit sa inyo para hindi po kayo mahirapan.
I'm inviting you guys to like this page, Wonderflight Travel Agency and Agent Lenny. Kung gusto nyo pong magpabook ng flight nyo, message nyo lang po yung Wonderflight Travel Agency. And then kung may question po kayo sa vlog na to, message nyo po yung Agent Lenny. If you want more travel update, please like this video and share para marami tayong matulungan. And don't forget to click the subscribe button and the bell icon so that you will be updated on my next video. Goodbye everyone. Thank you for watching.